Or Scott Ellis. Paul, good afternoon.
Yeah, g'day Darren, how you going?
Yes, good, thanks, Paul.
That's good. Just thought I'd give you a quick ring, mate, because you're a keen motorcyclist like myself.
Yeah.
And we just got back from a 10-day motorbike tour of Vietnam.
Oh.
And it was fantastic.
Did you go with Vietnam motorbike tours?
We did, mate. Yep.
Well, it's funny you should mention that because, and this hasn't been prearranged, you've just called up out of the blue.
Yep.
A guy called Darren has been in contact with me, and I've had a meeting with him. He wants me to go on one next March.
Yep.
He said I'd love it.
Yeah, you would, mate. Well, I'm 54.
Yeah.
There were 6 of us went, so I had my wife on the back.
Oh, yeah.
And 6 of us went. There were a total of 13 in the group.
Yeah.
And every day was just magnificent, mate. I've never seen countryside. I've never seen roads like it. It was just awesome.
What good roads to ride on?
Oh, the Ho Chi Minh Trail, you know how we thought that the Black Spur was a good road to have a ride on?
Yeah.
The Ho Chi Minh Trail is like that for 200-odd kilometres.
Is that right?
And it is just sensational.
And
You're on
nice...
little 150cc Chinese bikes.
Yeah.
We were 2 up.
Yeah.
So I gave the gearbox a bit of a hard time in the mountains, but...
Yeah.
The bikes just performed faultlessly, and every day the accommodation was fantastic. The food was awesome. It was just, I can't talk highly enough about it, mate. You need to do it.
Oh, that's fantastic. And what, only 150cc's?
Yep, that's all they are.
And that's all you need, you reckon?
That's all you need, mate. The bikes are unbelievable for what they do. As I said, we were 2 up.
Yeah.
And, yep, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
And everyone was safe? No one came off?
A mate of mine had a little lie down, but nothing too, no damage or anything. But,
well, it's only good if you have a little lie down.
He's probably listening, so Russell, you know who I'm talking about.
You know who you are, Russell.
But no, it was really, really good, mate. And if you've got a mate suggesting it, I'd say absolutely go for it. It is sensational.
Oh, good on you. Sounds tremendous. And so you do it all again. What was the absolute highlight, the Ho Chi Minh Trail, you reckon?
I'd have to say that the third last day we rode through all these little fishing villages north of Hue.
Yeah.
And then we got up into the High Van Pass, which was just awesome, the scenery and everything else. So that would have been my favourite day, but every day was just fantastic.
Are the bikes called Lifam or Lifam? Or...
yeah, Lifam.
AM, yeah.
Chinese, yeah.
But they go all right, you reckon?
Yeah, and the crew that went with us, so we had a rider in the front, a rider at the back and one in the middle of the 11 bikes.
Yeah.
And a van following that had carried all your luggage and drinks and all that sort of thing.
Oh, good
stuff. And the guys are just awesome, mate. They can't do enough for you.
Isn't that great?
Fantastic.
And it's reasonably priced too. It's only sort of like, what, 2,000 or 3,000 for each person?
Yep. So my wife and I, because she was pillion, she was a bit cheaper, but it cost us about 5,200 all up.
Yeah.
And that's your accommodation, internal flights, meals, everything.
Gee, that's good, isn't it?
Everything.
Hey, I'm really glad you've called because, as I said, I've only been in touch with Davin the last month or so, and I'm a bit keen now, and you've made me even more keener, Paul.
Absolutely do it, mate. It's funny, though, I had to go for a ride. I ride a Triumph Speed Triple here. I had to go for a ride yesterday to remind myself what horsepower was like.
Oh, you took a bit of grunt under the backside of life. Yeah, well, good on you, Paul. Appreciate the call.